First of all, let me introduce you to Iris. She will read to you the road. Iris.
Thank you. A grey granite gable steeled down onto the road below, striking out the sun which dared to shine into its depths. Dark and damp was the order of the day, of every day in this dismal space. Fearful, forgotten, friendless souls, whose spluttering breath devoured the space between them. The sweet, sickly smell of the unwashed, competing with the ammonia of bodily fluids. The murdering and the mischievous, moulded into an unharmonious mass, a melting pot of menace imprisoned by metal bars. The sing-song voices of the very young, in carefree banter, pass within inches of the damned. Hop, skip, jump. Strong, young, inexhaustible limbs bear witness to freedom. Strong, sensible shoes slap the cobbles as the ball bounces back and forth. Then a cry as the ball breaks free and disappears between the bars and out of sight. A young, sun-kissed face peers into the blackened space, eager eyes bright with anticipation, shocked into submission by the staring emptiness of the faces beyond. Young women click along the road, chattering voices keeping beat with the heels. A hungry look below from men, starved of female company and comfort. Even in dark despair, this basic instinct stirs their interest. A low whistle escapes from parched lips, and girlish giggles acknowledge their existence. A match strikes. Sweet breath draws smoke into tender lungs. Hands snatch as a cigarette passes from manicured hands to calloused fingers. Slight harmony amongst the masses as each pulls on the drug, the tip bearing witness to agonised lives. The unmistakable sound of the Salvation Army band snaked along the road, harmonious voices lifted in praise of their Lord. The soul searchers searching for their prey didn't pause by the bars of the lost. Not a beat or a step was missed as they made their way to proclaim God's love of man. Their mission to save and support fell short when it came to those who had gone to the point of no return. But it didn't stop the bowed heads of some whose secret prayers searched for answers, and others who cursed in God's name. The beat of the drum faded as the parade disappeared from view. Racking coughs from displaced men filled the gloom. The heavy grate shifted as food passed clumsily from hand to hand. Bread mopped at the grey mass as lips smacked and fingers sucked. Water gushed greedily into gaping mouths, sending rivers of grey down blackened chests. Night-time fell in through the bars as daylight closed its book. Drunken brawls replaced the voices of the young, sweethearts whispering their promises in darkened corners, streetwalkers promising heaven for lonely men, sharing shadows of the night. Aching bones gave way to sleep, where nightmares threaten, and one forgotten soul slipped away into the unknown.
Yeah.